Thank you for joining me. This is Kati Whitledge with the Beyond the Technique podcast. We're together again. It's Thursday. I love being with you on Thursdays. Today is a little interesting. The pursuit of happiness has failed you. The pursuit of happiness has failed you. What? We're going to get into it because you and I have been sold a complete lie. We've all heard life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But what if that phrase, though powerful, brilliant, has ironically, it's set us up for failure? What if the very idea of pursuing happiness is the reason why so many people feel like they don't have it? So I'm not here to disrespect our founding fathers. I want us to upgrade or shift our mindset. The core problem with this phrase, pursuit, implies distance. The word pursuit assumes happiness is out there. It's not here yet. It must be earned, it must be chased, it must be achieved. So there's a psychological trap that happens. I'll be happy when fill in the blank for yourself. What right now do you feel like, ooh, it's fine, but I'd be happy if this, and this were to happen? So you think about your business. Well, when we get to X, Y, or Z, then I'll let myself be happy. When I lose this weight, then I'll be happier. When I fix this problem, then I'll be happy. When things calm down. Is life ever that predictable? No. It'll never calm down. There's not going to be a problem you aren't going to have to solve. But here's the truth. If happiness is always tied to the next thing, it becomes this moving target, you guys. Now, I'm all about targets. I feel like you'll never hit the goals you want for yourself or your business if you don't have a clear vision and target in front of you. Otherwise, you're shooting darts into midair and it's going nowhere known. So having targets, having goals is really, really cool. But it shouldn't be tied to your happiness, the joy you feel every day. If you constantly have a moving horizon, then you never arrive. The pursuit implies distance and you just simply cannot arrive. So here's the gap. And I learned about the gap from an author and psychologist, Benjamin Hardy. This is his concept of the gap. The gap is this distance between where you are right now and where you think you should be. Living in the gap. You got a gap mindset. And you can recognize this because you're around like, that was fine, but it's like an event can never be an event and you walk away like, oh, I liked this and this about it. It's always got to be critiques. Here's the critical aspect. Well, this went well, but and it's just that can be it creates dissatisfaction. It creates anxiety, depression, comparison, and just feeling like you never quite win. There's always a loss in everything. And it really can be kind of a demeaning place. Like even when you're winning, you just don't fully allow yourself or the people around you to enjoy it. So for salon owners and leaders listening, spa owners, it's like you finally hit 500,000 in revenue, but it's not a million. So who are we? What are we even doing here? And you just get in this mindset of almost contempt. So why is this defeating? It steals joy from your progress. Like perfection is not real. We could all agree on that. But if you're constantly moving the target or you just never fully arrive, constantly chasing in pursuit of something seemingly unattainable, it steals your joy of recognizing the progress, where you came from. I mean, you guys, I didn't even graduate from a real high school. I had to go get my HSED from a tech school. My only graduation party that my family ever wanted to host for me was when I completed cosmetology school, and that was really neat. My first paycheck as a commission stylist was $189 for 2 weeks of work. I had probably 4 jobs. I was in, well, when I went to school full time, I was working as a Pilates instructor, and I was working at a restaurant, and 1 or 2 shifts here and there at a plus size clothing store. When I started in the industry, I kept all that minus the school. The job replaced school hours. And when I think now, I get stuff in the gap. Well, yeah, I've made it this far and I've done these things, but it's really, I'm not great. I'm super thankful I'm not where I used to be. I'm super thankful my eyes were open to that drugs and alcohol is not an escape from reality that is sustainable, that will not bring me the life I truly deserve, that God has meant for me. So if I look back, and there's every season, that's like the word. That was my lowest point. But we have these little rock bottom moments in life or these awakenings where we look back and we're like, dang, is everything perfect right now? No, but praise the Lord, I am not where I used to be. You are always changing. And when you don't allow yourself happiness in the moment, you don't appreciate the progress you've made. So our founders didn't intentionally get this wrong. Um, what they created was the intention behind it was for freedom, but not fulfillment. They were solving like oppression and lack of autonomy. They were not trying to solve internal peace, emotional sustainability, or modern psychological burnout. So we turned freedom to pursue happiness into the pressure to achieve happiness. And in today's world, there's a lot of pressure. We see pressure show up in social media that will amplify the gap, success benchmarks that just keep rising. Look at when I first bought a home, I was not quite 30. I think I was like 28 years old. Maybe when I bought my first home, something like that. I had started my first business before then. So just that was the order of things. But now in today, 2026, I think the average age of the first time home buyer is like 40. So benchmarks, like things keep moving, like seemingly to get happiness, the finish line is way further out than maybe it used to be. So you get in your head that happiness is not possible. You start comparing, that becomes constant. So instead of liberation, we create perpetual dissatisfaction. I think if we look at our culture right now, we could look around and say, wow, people are kind of stuck in perpetual dissatisfaction. So, how do we shift this? We need to stop pursuing and start practicing happiness because it's not something that you chase, it's something you generate. It's a decision that you make to recognize all the reasons you can be filled with joy and happiness right now. You don't have to wait. You can start noticing it. So, high achievers struggle with this because they're super focused on growth. They're wired for growth, but they forget to pair growth goals with contentment, acceptance, and joy, looking for the good. And then that's what I mean by acceptance. Like, wow, you have a lot if you can accept it and are aware of it to be filled with joy about. So the goal here is not to kill your ambition. Goals are awesome, but it's to remove that emotional dependency on outcomes. Like, I'll be happy when this happens. So when this outcome occurs, then I'll be happy. No, you can be happy right now, and you got to change your mindset or you're going to be somebody who's always dissatisfied. And when you hang around people that are always dissatisfied, you're like, mother F, could you say one positive thing in our conversation today? And you just don't want to be around them. Like, you know, the people you want to be around because they build you up, they speak truth, you feel better at the end, encouraged, inspired. And then you know the people that just suck it. Like, well, there's a couple good things going well, but we got this problem. This problem is like, oh Lord, get me away from the people that suck everything good out of the air in this room. Training yourself to see what's already good. This is what we need to do. Train yourself to see what's already good. And I have some powerful examples. How about the fact that if it's a nice day, you could get out for a walk? Some people can't. We were at this seminar and learning about theology, and I looked over and it was it was like 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., not very long breaks. It was intense study and information. And there was a gal there who was in a wheelchair and her body was really restricted. There was her ability to move her head and her arms, and that was it. I didn't see her ability. I don't know if she could feed herself. It looked like that might be a harder challenge for her. And it just makes you realize, like, man, I need to recognize that I have to be grateful for, because you are potentially one accident away from a life-changing event or one diagnosis, a freak occurrence that you cannot predict that could remove your ability to do the basic things: seeing, hearing, breathing, writing, talking. Like, there's so many ailments, there's so many things. And I'm not making this pessimistic. I'm saying be grateful for every single day that you've been given and recognize your ability just to get out for a walk is a gift. Flipping your pillow at night. Have you ever done that? Where you're like, oh, you get up to go to the bathroom. If you're like me, I get up like 2, 3 times sometimes. It's like, how old am I? How come this is happening to me right now? So then I get back in bed and it's just that moment where you flip the pillow to the other side so it's super cool. And it's like, oh gosh, that feels so good. It's like those little moments that bring you joy and happiness, like recognizing that. How about the fact that you have a bed to sleep in? Maybe you have a home. Gosh, that's a pretty big blessing. Getting up and being able to take a hot shower without the assistance of someone to help you. Having a great conversation. Your team showing up. Some of you are like, can I get an amen? Like, my team came into work today. I didn't have 2 different call outs or whatnot. A client who has placed their trust in you. Your body healing. You're on the other side of recovery. Your ability, you have the ability to learn, to grow, to change. These are not small things, you guys. This is everything. And many reasons to be happy now and not have to wait for it. You have to train yourself to see it and not overlook it. Life is too short. So, what are ways that you can get your mind in this kind of instead of perpetual dissatisfaction, perpetual joy and happiness? Starting your day and ending your day with something mindful. So, starting your day asking yourself, what is already good right now? What's already good right now? Ending your day. What wins did I experience today? That is so good. And in your business, celebrate what's working. We're so focused on what we need to do next, what we need to do better, what needs to change, that we forget to celebrate on a consistent basis things that are working. Celebrate everything. There's a lot of good all around you if you choose to look for it. Acknowledge and praise progress. Remember that young individuals growing up in this industry, it's easier than ever to get very good at the technical side of your craft in the shortest amount of time ever, due to the aid of technology and just different resources that we have at our fingertips now. It's also very hard, though, to build trust in today's culture of just the personality match, being connected with the right clientele, building a strong clientele quickly, and building up that behind the chair or table side manner that brings confidence and a level of trust and expertise between you and your guests. So the pressures are high. So when you are training and onboarding and working with your team, look for ways to praise how they are progressing positively in their career, especially before you move on the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. Really take a moment, pause. That could be a daily practice, weekly, monthly. Make it a practice. And with your entire team, recognize all the good. Recognition creates more joy than results ever will. And people care about results. They care about the results of their performance, of their paychecks, but people matter more. And when you can recognize and shine a light for people in the different ways that they are uniquely created and called to this industry, this profession, and you shine a light on that those are the kind of moments that last a lifetime, you guys. Those are the moments we lean into when things aren't going well. Happiness was never meant to be chased, you guys. It was meant to be recognized. You don't need a better life to feel happy. You need better awareness of the life you already have. The moment you stop chasing it, you realize it's been here for you the whole time. As always, everybody, if you appreciate this platform, I would love if you could take a moment, leave us a 5-star review wherever you're listening so that more people like you will discover Beyond the Technique, where we are here to change the way that you are supported in your business. Until next time, have an awesome day and stay strong.
Did you know over 60% of first-time clients do not return for a second visit? That is so painful, but it doesn't have to be that way. That's where Maya comes in. Maya is the ultimate marketing software for the beauty and wellness industry. We have a proprietary funnel utilizing special algorithms to help connect the right consumers with the right providers at your business. This means that Maya helps you get higher spending clients you love to work with who stay the long haul. If you want to increase your revenue, increase your client count, increase your average ticket, and increase your new client retention, then you need Maya. Go to joinmaya.com to set up your own personal virtual tour and see why over 500,000 consumers have trusted Maya and the businesses we work with to find their perfect beauty and wellness pro. We promise you will love Maya.